happened to them little rubber things they used to have on them? Good? Good to go? All right. Hey, how's everybody doing today? We're just giving it a second, let some people come on, get some shares out here. Ooh, sounds like some fun down there, right? Doing a quick mic check, guys. Just give us a second. I'm doing a quick mic check. Mic check, mic check. Oh, here, one of y'all tried. I got a mic on mine. Both of them, we're good? All right, guys. Hey, how's everybody doing today? Today is Wednesday, May 3rd, 2023. It is a beautiful day down here in Daytona Beach. We are here at the Sunshine Plaza in South Daytona, right in front of the Let's Go Event Planning Center. If y'all in need of a vacation, y'all come and check it out. But this is the Daytona Beach Coaches Corner, man, and we have the whole gang here with us today. So as always with me, I have to my left Mr. General Manager Craig Miles. We have Coach Green here, Coach Turner, assistant head coach. We got Philip Bailey down there. We got Coach Joe always in the cut, and then we got a whole gang of Orange over here. So we got how about you introduce yourself? Tell us who you are. Give us a number, position.
Trevor Young, number 17, wide receiver.
Wide receiver. Sometimes.
QB1, number 13.
No name.
O-line, D-line. Graves.
All right. We should have did it like how they do in the. Oh, I thought I already got you. My bad.
Philip Bailey, number 7, cornerback.
All right. Should be like the like in the NFL when they come up, you know, like Philip Bailey, number 7, the U. So how's everybody doing today, man? Everybody doing good?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Beautiful day, man. Lovely, man. Lovely, man. I came straight over here from Pop Warner practice, so I've been pretty much yelling and blowing my whistle all day. So, hey, guys, you know, while we got you here, before we get started, man, just do me a favor. You can go follow us on Facebook, Daytona Beach Broncos. Give us a like, a share, follow, all that good stuff. Just, you know, kind of promote us a little bit. You can also find us on www.daytonabeachbroncos.com. And you can go on there and get a little bit more in-depth with it. You can check out the roster. You can check out stats, schedule timing, all that good stuff. We also have a full list of sponsors. Speaking of sponsors, Mr. Craig Miles here. He could go ahead and tell you a little bit about that itself.
Well, first of all, I want to thank you for this 2023 season. Without the 44 sponsors, we would have absolutely done zero. But we have a unique situation coming up that I've been on the street this week talking about. During the championship weekend, we're gonna have a sponsors bowl, and I've been talking to several sponsors this week about being involved with the actual bowl itself. Several more to contact, but it'll be the second game of the bowl game. We'll talk about it later tonight, and I'm very excited what could happen. I mean, this is going to be something unique on June 3rd.
There you go, sponsors. Make sure you get your shoulder pads and helmets ready because we're throwing you in there. We're going to see what you're made of. So, all right, man, appreciate that. So, Coach Green, man, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show. I should be like Arnell and give me some of those buttons to press and get some noises and stuff. Real quick, man, why don't you introduce yourself? You know, tell everybody kind of who you are. What kind of you got to grab a mic right there. You know, what kind of experience you have in the semi-pro league? You know, what the legends say.
Yes. I'm blessed to really be involved with football. This is my 59th year on the football field.
59.
Consecutive years.
Yeah, I gotta applaud that one real quick. 59 years, man. That's a lot. Consecutive years.
Yeah, and I just can't mind my business when I see football players not doing the right thing, not getting in the right stance, not taking off with the right foot, and I end up finding myself coaching. I organized a team, the New York Rebels in New York. The last game we played down here in the Sunshine Bowl in Fort Lauderdale, and we won that game and won the hardware, the big trophy.
Oh yeah.
And the first time I ever coached semi-pro football was 1998. My offense scored in, I think it was 16 games, my offense scored, I think it was like 500 and some odd points. Defense only gave up 66. And that was my, that's what.
That's your claim to fame.
That's what got you going, huh?
Yeah, and I'm also, I'm in the Hall of Fame in Savannah, Beach High School in Savannah, Georgia. I was inducted in December the 3rd. I was inducted in Las Vegas, inducted into the semi-pro football league in Las Vegas, which is nationwide. So I've been around the game for a little while, you know, and got 3 sons who played the game, and
Football is life, huh?
yeah, football is football. In my house, football is
everything.
Yeah, so.
It's
But I'm happy to be here with the Daytona team. You guys got. I love your I love your brotherhood, and you just got to do.
Yes, sir. We appreciate that, man. We really do.
Thank you for having me.
Hey, thank you. Thank you for coming out here, man. Definitely thank you. All righty. So, as of we know, man, it's playoff week. That's it right here. It's win or go home. This is for all the marbles, man. We finished the season out 9-1, and we just reset the scales, and it's back to 0-0. You know, so we had everybody. We did have a few makeup games happen last week that we talked about. We had the Blue Devils, and mind you, these makeup games were pretty important for going into this playoff week. You know, it had a lot to do with seeding. Depending on who was going to play who, and not really the South. It was more just the North. You know, so we had the Blue Devils go take on the Outlaws, and mind you, the Blue Devils were playing. They were kind of in a win or bust situation. They were playing the Outlaws, and the final score was 54-0. And they had about 8 minutes left. So I know the Blue Devils traveled real light. You know, they went up there with, I believe, they didn't have a quarterback. They had pretty much second string all the way around. I'm pretty sure I think the owner had to get in there and play quarterback, didn't he? Yeah, that was. Hey man, hats off to him, man. Honestly, man, as an owner, you know, you don't have to do stuff like that. You know, and to get out there and strap up and go to war with your team, bro, I respect that. You know.
And get pounded too.
Yeah, yeah. He didn't have the best game, but mind you, he came in there as an owner, no practice, no warm up, no nothing.
To take a beating like that.
Yeah, no, and it is, hey, it is what it is. He did what he did. He did what he had to do to try to give his team a shot. Even though they fell short, man, hats off to them. They are a first-year organization, so it's going to be some good stuff to come from that side. I like it. And then the second game was the Bulldogs and the the Fort Pierce Bengals. Now, they were also in a situation where they were in need of a win, and it was a win or bust situation again. And I believe it was a weather delay. They started the game off. It was 0-0. I think they got about halfway through the first quarter, and they ended up with a weather delay. Fort Pierce felt like it was they were hosting. They felt like it was their fault. So they ended up forfeiting the game. Gave the Bulldogs the win. So that put the Bulldogs in, Blue Devils out. So coming into this week, first round of the playoffs, we will open up with we'll start with the South. So we have the South, we have the number 4 seed, the Central Florida Centurions, taking on the Rise. And that will be at Feltram Sports Complex at 6 p.m. I believe they have a live stream, I'm not too sure, but you can go on there and do your research and you can find it, I promise you. And then we also have the number 3 Outlaws taking on the number 2 Bengals down in the jungle. That will be at 6 p.m. and I believe they are on Facebook with Brevard Sports Network, so you can check them out on there. And as far as the North goes, Like I said, we finally figured it out. So number 4 Bulldogs are going to be taking on the number 1 Bulls. They are going out to Ocala. I'm not sure what the name of the stadium are. They have a couple different stadiums, so I'm not sure which one they're playing at. And then we have the number 3 Cougars coming to the number 2 Broncos. This will be the 3rd time we have seen the Cougars this year. And mind you, I tell everybody all the time, it's hard to beat a team twice. It's even harder to beat a team 3 times. All right. So it's going to be quite the electrifying game. Make sure y'all come and check it out. The game starts at 8. We had to push it back a little bit. We had I think the Volusia County Sheriffs or somebody's got something going on, and we're trying to work with them as far as field space. So the gates will open at 7:15. Game will start at 8. So promptly at 8. Now, we're doing something a little different. You know, first round of the playoffs, we did have a youth night that happened to get pushed back. So we have a lot of merchandise. You know, TVs, iPads, such and such stuff that we're willing, you know, still trying to give out. So we are going to be doing a youth night, but it is not going to be a free entry youth night like it usually is. You know, you still got to pay at the door, but the kids come in, wear your jerseys. Halftime, we're going to have a competition to where they can, you know, win some prizes. So y'all come out there and definitely check that out. So I think that's it for the playoffs. Did I miss anything as far as playoffs? Or as far as this round, just this first round?
Well, for our home game, it's gonna be a 360 view of you guys watching. That's not gonna actually be there. It's gonna be 360 view with Gridiron Sports, so you'll get the whole
shebang,
the whole everything. So you feel like you're on the field with us out there.
You know, I wish these refs had access to these 360s in this film, like while we're live on the film.
Yes,
that would be
it would
pretty
be
dope.
nice.
You know, just hey man, just have them a little spot where they could go over and check out the live and do a little rewind caption real quick. That would be pretty dope, man. That would definitely help us out a lot. Yeah, instant replay, exactly. Get that instant replay going.
And that'll be Gridiron Productions doing that.
Yeah, that's with Gridiron. So shout out to Kevin and the boys, man. They've been doing a great job. They've been covering every one of our games. It's like I said, it's a Gridiron Productions LLC. Go out and check them out on YouTube. I believe they're on Facebook as well. We have Wayne, the voice Matthews. He does a great job with the commentating. He's
good.
He's good, man. And you can tell he watches it from home, so he's not really actually at the game. So he does miss a few things here and there. So I know a lot of people talk about it. You know how he'll get some of the names wrong, but just mind you, he's watching it live from the house, just like you guys are. So you know, not everybody's perfect, but he does a great job. So, but yeah, man, hey, y'all definitely come check it out. It's going to be an electrifying game. Round 1, you know, all chains are off, leashes are off, dogs are running rampant, they're running wild, man. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good one. So, y'all got anything y'all want to add in on that? Any warnings y'all want to put out there?
We won't need to send out no warnings. We just come to play ball.
Right. There you go. We're just gonna send them the address. Just don't. What did they say? What they say? Don't meet us there. Beat us there. That's what it's gonna be right there. So yeah, man. That's it for May 6th. We will be moving. We will be taking Mother's Day weekend off. You know, everybody to take their time, enjoy time with the family. And then we'll be right back May 20th for the conference finals. So obviously teams are to be determined, but the conference finals will be May 20th. And then May 27th, no, scratch that. We're not doing that one, right? May 27th is out? No. All right, so the bowl game that we've been talking about all year, that was going to be May 27th, is getting pushed to the championship weekend. And it is going to be renamed the Sponsorship Bowl. This is what Coach Craig was talking about earlier. It's pretty much where our sponsors are pretty much sponsoring the game. You know, they're coming in, they're forking the bill for it because we want to see some good ball. We want to see these guys come out, and I believe there is a $1,000 pot to win for the winner, and then the runner-up will get the $250, and that'll go to the organization. So y'all definitely show up. Make sure y'all come and check that out. And then June 3rd, we will be home for the Super Bowl, and it is going to be an exciting weekend. I mean, it's going to be a huge weekend. So it's going to start off Saturday early morning. We have a youth clinic from 10 to 11. Registration starts at 9:30. Make sure y'all are there prompt at 9:30, or come a little bit before 9:30, so you can get in line, get you a good spot. And because it's starting at 10 promptly at 10 because we have a lot going on that day. So we're going to try to keep everything on schedule. We don't want anything running behind. It is going to be from 10 to 11. So make sure y'all come out there, bring some water with you. If you make sure you got some cleats, some shorts to run around in. It's going to be fun. I believe some of the players, y'all going to come out? Yeah, we'll have some of the players out there.
We're hosting it.
Yeah, we're hosting it, but I think we're going to have some professionals come out. I guess I'd say professional. I just use the word professionals. I don't really know who it's going to be, but we're just going to say some professionals, regardless if it's us or someone else. But we will be hosting it. We will have some players out there. And then at 12 p.m., we're going to have the All-Star game. So from 12 p.m. to 2:30 p.m., we'll have the All-Star. All the All-Stars that have been selected from all the teams will come out, and we're going to put on a good show. 3 p.m., we will have the sponsorship bowl, the sponsor bowl, like we talked about, and that will go to 6.
The sponsors will be out there for the
They're going to do the coin flip?
Yes.
All right, so yeah, we'll be taking some pictures and doing all kinds of cool stuff, man. Y'all come out and y'all check it out. And then last but not least, of course, we'll have the FCFL Championship Bowl, and that will be at 7 p.m. So kickoff is at 7, or is it gates are opening at 7? We'll do kickoff at 7. So it's going to be a busy week, busy day.
We're open all afternoon.
Yeah, we're going to be there all day. Yeah. So yeah, man, hey, it's definitely going to be a busy. We got a lot on the table. Make sure y'all check us out. If you can't come out there and be there for the game, go check out Gridiron Productions LLC. They'll give you a good show to watch. So, and I noticed they put like timeouts. They got the timeouts on there now. I think we got a game clock on there now.
Yeah, I was talking to him. He's trying to put all the
try to make it as realistic as possible.
as professional, as realistic as possible. It's like an ESPN, how they have everything on there.
Yeah. I see. He's got the commercials. He's got like the pop-up windows now. He's putting out there. It looks pretty cool.
He's doing the 360 view also for all the remainder of the games that's at the stadium.
Nice. Wow, that's going to be a lot, man. That's going to be fun. I
talked to Mark Dobbs today from Cabinet Wholesale Outlet, and he said,
how's he doing?
Good. He said his 2 kids will be there to sign up and to work out in the morning on June 3rd. So I said, great.
Good. Is he back home?
Yeah, he's okay.
Doing
He's
better.
Doing good. He's doing better.
That's good.
And I want to give a shout out to one of our sponsors, Fun Rentals. His partner passed away. Was hit on a motorcycle, and I was with him for a while, and he's very down right now, but he'll come back. But we're all going to give him a shout out. So.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. I hate to hear that. Yeah, being Daytona, man. Daytona, we see a lot of bike crashes out there, so it's definitely the city for it, man. What's up, Charles? I ain't even see you sneak in over there. Everybody, welcome Charles to the show. How we doing? Are we putting your stage name out there?
Just good to be here. Ready to win the championship.
No stage name.
Take the game at a time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I hear that. Yeah, if everybody don't know, man, Big Charles over here, he's a wrestler too. Big championship wrestler. Yeah. I was hoping he'd bring his belt with him. I want to see that belt, man. That's what I want to see. I want to see that belt. Hold a real championship wrestling belt. So, well, yeah, man. So, hey, like I said, that's what we got that's on the agenda for this week. So it's definitely going to be a lot. Shout out to everybody that's involved, everybody that's coming out. Shout out to those sponsors that are really they've been forking it for us. Without them, we wouldn't really have a lot of the things that we have.
Shout out Coach Clark. Coach Clark is busy. He's taking care of some business, so he wasn't able to make it tonight. So he wants to just let everybody know he's watching as well.
Oh yeah, and I believe he has a birthday tomorrow, right? Birthday tomorrow.
So send your gifts to the game Saturday for Coach Clark.
There you go.
Money. He welcomes all money, all gifts.
Oh yeah. Hey guys, and don't forget, man, we do have a live chat on here. So if feel free to jump on the chats if you want to ask any questions, if you want to, bring anything up. Oh, really? Ooh, nice. So I just for breaking news.
Hot off the press.
So shout out to I want to give a shout out to Full of Smoke with Arnell and Vince. Man, they got a great podcast. They talk about everything that goes on within the FCFL and the AFL. With these developmental leagues. I believe they talk a little bit of basketball and stuff. Whatever's kind of hot on the press right now. They will be out championship weekend and they will be live for the championship weekend.
Well, that'll
So
be fun.
y'all definitely check them out as well. I mean, and when we say full of smoke, it's the uncensored, uncut. You know, it's the smoke. They bring all the smoke out there.
It's
you
lay
know,
it down on the ground and go.
it's an open platform where they just come in there and they just get to, you know, open up. Players come in, coaches come in, and they get to be themselves, you know, without, you know, no holds barred and all that good stuff. So they're definitely gonna come out there. That'll be cool. That's cool. So hey man, oh yeah, and a shout out to the city of Daytona, of course, for, you know, letting us use the fields. You know, that's big right there. You know, the contract with them, and they're definitely we're putting them on the map. You know, they scratch our back, we scratch theirs. So they give us a good platform. We make sure we give them a good game to watch. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Hey, everybody ready? Everybody ready?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we good.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Ready.
How y'all feel about the season so far, man? Y'all feel like everything? How y'all feel like y'all did? Feel good? Yeah, well, obviously, you know, we didn't like the Bulls game. Nobody liked the Bulls game. I don't even think the Bulls liked the Bulls game.
I said I had a good year this year.
Grab that mic if you're gonna talk.
It's not on that one. You gotta get the other one.
Not with it.
Oh, he's right there next to Coach Tony. He can just talk. He can just talk. He can hear.
Yeah, sorry guys, we're a little low on mics. Is this way? None of them work?
No, because of the way I had it set up.
Oh, okay.
I feel like we had a good year. I feel like I had a good year myself. But me personally, I know we out for something bigger. It was 9-1. Yeah, that's nice. That's cool. But we out for something bigger.
Right. So
We have to finish.
yeah, definitely got to finish. So, what about you, QB1, man? How's everything going? Same old.
We not me.
I hear that. So with the championship season or with the championship playoffs and all that stuff coming up, do y'all see yourself really sticking to this? I mean, is semi-pro life for y'all? Is football life for y'all? Is this the end of the road, or some? Give me some input. Let's get some insight on some of y'all.
No, I mean, honestly though,
You go where the wind blows, huh?
it's not even where the wind blows though. Because a lot of people out here having fun with semi-pro, but it's like, it's bigger than just semi-pro. It's bigger opportunities for people that a lot of people on our team can play ball on a higher level. You know what I'm saying? You got to just put the work in. Like everybody sitting here right now, put work in. If you got an orange jersey or a gray jersey on, you out there putting work in. It don't matter what position you play.
All right. If you was to say there was probably one thing that you think most semi-play pro or semi-pro players kind of what one thing that keeps them from moving on, what would you think that would be? Do you think it's a lack of skill, or do you think
It's
it's
not
a lack
really
of
lack of skill. It's just lack of.
I say more personal life.
Nah, it's not even that though. You got to put yourself in the position to be successful. Honestly, because if you're not like the Broncos, this is my first year playing here, and I've been playing semi-pro for this is my 6th season since I've been playing since 2017. 6 years, like 8th season. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is the first organization that I played with that I put my best interest at heart, in their own hearts. You know what I'm saying? To help me get to the next level. Like with film, it's hard to get film, but we're playing semi-pro. So if you got people that got film for you, you need to take advantage of it. You got to give them the same love that you get from them.
So you think it's more of just being at the right organization?
Yeah,
You gotta be at the right place.
It's rare to
Definitely.
find an organization in semi-pro. It's just a lot of football teams that play semi-pro football.
Right.
A lot of pickup football. Like, that's why a lot of organizations fold.
A lot
That's
of
why they
owners that just
forfeit.
want to be there.
Yeah, that's it.
Just want to win, pretty much. Yeah, that is one thing that I have noticed, man. Ever since I've been with the Broncos, it's a different vibe. You know, it's a different energy. You know, it's not just about coming out here and winning a football game, or it's not just coming out here and just doing this. You know, it's about giving back to the community, making sure these guys and girls, because there are few females here and there that are in the leagues too, you know, to better themselves as a person, you know, not just a player. And that's probably one of the biggest things that kept me around for the Broncos. You know, that's to better me. You know, I get to help everybody else and also better myself at the same time.
Well, my thing is, like, to you guys as players, you know, like I was saying to in practice the other day, in order for you guys to move on beyond this, you have to be coachable, you got to be disciplined, you got to be respectful. You always got eyes on you. They look for all the tangibles when you're on the field, and they look for everything that you might need to fix as well. But at the end of the day, you know, by us putting this, you know, playing on the platform we're playing on, with the fields and everything we're playing on, with the camera views, with the film, all that stuff helps you guys, you know. So I've been doing this since, 2007, and I've been in some garbage situations, you know. And this is the most professional organization I ever coached in. And like I said before, a while back, I didn't know what I was going to be doing. I just wanted to be a part of something great, you know, because I was about to walk away from it, you know what I'm saying? So you guys are in a great position. All you got to do is go out there and perform. Go out there and just execute the plays that are given to you, whether it's offense or defense, and be coachable and be able to hold your composure, I should say. Be aggressive, but also hold your composure at the same time. I know that's kind of like a double standard, but it is what it is. You got to be able to do both. You got to be able to know when to turn the switch on and off. So
Controlled chaos.
yeah, because I mean, on the field, I mean, like Coach Eli was saying, it's the third time we're playing these guys. So I'm pretty sure they're getting tired of being beat. So they're gonna come out there strong. So we got to come out strong. We got to play them like it's the first time we're playing them. We can't think about what we did before. We got to think about what we're gonna do now. Because if we don't, then we're going to be, you know, struggling again like last time. But at the same time, I think we're going to do a good job. Us coaches going to have you guys prepared. You just got to go out there and execute, fight from the time the whistle blows to the time the whistle blows to the start of the game. I mean, there's no time, no plays off. You know, we're just going full speed ahead, doing everything smart, executing everything smart. I mean, if somebody's down, whether it's us or them, you help them up. You know, just, you know, it's all about being a brother. When you're playing a game of football, everybody's your brother, whether it be a brother that you play on the team with or the other team. But yeah, obviously somebody has to win and wants to win, and that's how we gotta take it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I think,
Pass that mic.
yeah, I think your attitude has a lot to do with it also. You have to ask yourself after every game, what did I do wrong? Because everything you did wasn't right. And if you can capitalize off of that, because you're winning all the time and you're not paying no attention to the mistakes you're making, then you're moving on to the next game. But you have to tell yourself, what did I do wrong in that game? Did I block? Did I hold? Did I, you know, because it's all about the attitude. Right now, your mind should be on the game. Mm-hmm. What can I do to help my team win? What is my responsibility? That's the biggest thing. What is my responsibility? You know?
That is the big part, because a lot of people know their responsibility, but then they also want to do his responsibility and his responsibility and his responsibility.
That's why
and
we always teach them to control what you can control.
And a lot of times that's what ends up being a fail, you know.
And see, like the last practice we just had, forgot the young man's name, the running back. He's taking that false step. And I said, now I know you don't know what you're doing. You don't even think about that. You have to like see it on the film, and then you'll understand it. He said, well, Coach, I'll try to change it. I said, no, don't change it. Work on it for next year. I just want you to be aware that a linebacker, the way I pick up on it, a linebacker gonna pick up on it too. He gonna be keying you. So if you have to take that false step, you know, he know you, either you come in with the fake, you got to jam you in the line, or he got to make the stop. So, but everybody make mistakes like that, and they have to realize, they have to judge themselves. And don't get angry when somebody tell you that you done something wrong, because that's what a coach's job is. You can't get out there and play without a coach. Coaches are underrated. You know, they're very important to what's going on out there, and they have the experience to do that, you know, so. Other than that, I like what I see with this team.
Oh yeah.
You know, I really do, because everybody on the field is a gentleman, first of all. And like I told my favorite player, RJ, like I told RJ, you know, it's going to come out of you. We're gonna get it out of you because number one, you're disciplined. Number one, you listen, and you want to be here.
And he don't quit.
Definitely, he don't quit.
Definitely don't quit.
And I feed off a guy like that because I figure I can give him something to help him. And he's coming on. He's coming on slowly, but he's going to be good. So I just wanted to pass that on to you guys.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Well, I think it's a lot to deal with dedication. And the thing that I love about our organization, even with some of the weather things that happened with us and we couldn't have practice, guys were still getting together. Let's go here, let's go there, let's go do this, because they're dedicated to honing in their craft, dedicated to the brotherhood, dedicated to this game that we love called football. Your dedication and your determination will take you very far in this game and also in life. Like, we don't just teach you about football. Again, we teach you about life and how to, when it's your time, you don't have to get ready. You're going to be ready.
Stay ready. You ain't got to get ready. How T.I. used to say, I went to sleep with my boots laced, youngin'. So, yeah, man, it's definitely need all that. So, all right, guys. Well, hey, man, I guess that's all I got for the FCFL, I believe.
Coach,
Unless I missed anything.
I just want to ask something.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Jump on in.
This organization has really helped me a lot from the time that I've joined. This was my first year taking football serious. I played in middle school, but I was focused on other things. And my biggest regret was not taking it serious when I should have. And I would not have progressed as much as I have this year without the coaches, without my brothers, pushing me every single day, believe in me the way that they have, and our coaches have been very transparent with us. This team, in their eyes, is a stepping stone for us to be even better than we were. They want us to go to the next level. They don't want us to be at this team for, however many years till we say, you know what, I'm gonna just throw in the towel. This team is just really special. I don't know what else to say, really. It's
That's all you need to say, man. You
Yeah.
did it. I appreciate it. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, well, let me add to that. The Clarks, they always emphasize and always preach to us or to the players and to the coaches that, they're not trying to hold us back. They're not trying to hold us back to win games. They're trying to help us, motivate us to move on, if that's what it calls for us to do. Obviously, there's some guys here that want to stay no matter what, but if it's a big opportunity for you guys out there, we want you to go and entertain that opportunity. But be smart about it, making that decision. Just go because it sounds good. Look, it has to be all good. Everybody talk good game when they want to take you somewhere else. And then you get there and there's not all what it was supposed to be.
Well, I want to jump in on that with the players and the owners.
You got one.
With the owners, they're going to make sure that our players
He's
straight.
got one, coach.
I know that.
That's right.
They're going to do their research, make sure.
And we just had an incident not too long ago.
You see what I'm saying? The Clark family will make sure that it is okay before we release you, because like we said, we family. We're not just gonna let family go anywhere or do anything or let anybody take care of them, to handle them any kind of way. So, all day.
That's right.
All righty. Anybody want to add anything?
I'd just like to say that every football team, you are no stronger than the weakest man on your team. That's why you have to help your brother.
And
Keep helping your brother get stronger. You see your brother doing something. You're not trying to be a coach, but you're just trying to help him know what's going on. And we're only as strong as the weakest man on the team.
all right.
So that's all I like to say.
All right, man. Hey, like I said, like they said, you know, this is more. It's more than just football here. You know, it's way bigger than football. It's always bigger than football. You know, look at the XFL. You know, look at that. That's the point they're trying to prove. It's bigger than just football. You know, we're trying to do things all around. You know.
That's all I'm trying to hear.
Right. So, well, I mean, hey, man. Speaking of XFL, we'll do a quick recap. Real quick recap, guys. Man, don't forget. This weekend, this Saturday, we're going to be at home. Game starts at 8. Gates open at 7:15. It is going to be a youth night, but we're all still paying at the gate. If you want to save a little bit of money, just go onto the website or to Facebook and just use the Broncos code Broncos23, and that'll give you a little bit of discount on your ticket there. So it's going to be us against the Cougars at 8, and then we have a Bulls and the Bulldogs, that is to be determined. As far as the time, I think it might be at 6. The Centurions and the Rise are at 6 at the Feltram Sports Complex, and the Bengals and Outlaws are at 6 down in the Jungle. So you can catch them on Brevard Sports Network, and if you can't make ours, check out Gridiron Productions, and you can definitely keep up with that. So since y'all are gonna have a better view than we are on that one. So, but yeah, man, that's it for the FCFL. So we'll move on to the XFL. Actually, we'll hit the USFL first. Might as well. Seeing how them Birmingham Stallions finally lost. So yeah, man, week 3 in the USFL, we had 3 undefeated teams coming into this week, and we end with just 1 now. So we had the New Orleans Breakers and the Birmingham Stallions Saturday take on each other, and these were 2 of the undefeated teams. They were in Birmingham. Birmingham's been looking great since the season started. It's probably one of the better organizations that I like in the USFL. But they went down 45-31 in a very high scoring game. I believe there was a lot of defensive turnovers, defensive touchdowns. It was a good one. Then we had Houston going into Memphis. They were in Memphis. Memphis took an L. Houston wins 30-26. So Memphis still hasn't won one. You know, they're struggling over there. They're trying to get it together, man. But New Orleans Breakers, they are our only undefeated team left. Congratulations to them. Moving on to Sunday, we had the Pittsburgh Maulers take on the Philadelphia Stars. Pittsburgh Maulers took that one 21-13. And then we had the New Jersey Generals beat the Michigan Panthers 28-13. Michigan Panthers were also undefeated coming in, but since they just took this L, they were also in Michigan. So it was a couple good games. Can't say I'm still a big fan of the USFL yet. Like I said, it's kind of like a mini NFL where it's just like a platform. They're just a lot of guys are there just to get some film in. I do like the helmet cams that they have going on. That's not bad. I feel like that's going to be some technical difficulties towards the end, though. It's going to be it's a lot of hits. Just put that kind of money in on top of a helmet. It's interesting. It's different though. They got to try something. So. Next,
the crowd isn't that big either.
No, not unless it's a home game. Now Birmingham looks good but Birmingham has also had, I think, 3 home games in a row. I don't even think they've played away yet. So they have a pretty good crowd. Michigan's not too bad, and then Memphis's crowd is, for the team that they have and the way that they're going this year, the crowd is still pretty good. Everybody else, if you don't have a home stadium, you're not going to have a crowd. You will literally see you could probably count on 2 hands how many people are in the stands. But it's at that level, they're not worried about who's in the stands. They're worried about that film. That's what they're getting. That's all they care about. So this week 4, Saturday, May 6th at 1 p.m., the Houston Gamblers will be taking on the Philadelphia Stars. 7:30 p.m., we will have the Memphis Showboats taking on the Michigan Panthers. Both those games will be in Michigan at the Ford Field. Sunday, May 7th, 3 p.m., we have the New Orleans Breakers, undefeated, going against the New Jersey Generals, who New Jersey Generals is a pretty decent team, so that should be a good game. And then we have the Stallions versus the Maulers, and both of those games will be in Ohio. So if you have time, man, check them out, man, USFL. It's always good seeing some skill, that platform, seeing these guys going out there and giving it their all, man. They're fighting for, a bump up in the leagues, which is what I like. And it's one of the things I disliked about the NFL, is people get there and they treat it like a 9 to 5. There's not really no drive anymore for a lot of those guys. So then we'll move to the XFL, who is also in playoff time, and they are getting ready for their championship game. We had the North and the South championship games go on.
What was that an exciting weekend?
Boy, was it. That was 2 very good games. We had the Arlington Renegades taking on the Houston Roughnecks. Now, Houston has been number 1 in their division all year. Mind you, the rest of the division hasn't been that great, but the Arlington Renegades got in. I think they were 4-6.
And they were on the road on top of it.
Yeah, there was a 4-6 team that got in, going on the road to play a tough Houston game, and the final score was 26-11. Arlington pulled it out. Great defensive game, boy. When I tell you that was a good one, it was a good one. I mean, Houston just couldn't get anything going.
It started out slow, but then it took off.
Yeah, man, but Houston just could not get anything going, and Arlington just kept, defensive stop after defensive stop, and it is what it is, and I believe Coach Joe called that one. He was the only one that went with Arlington with a 10-7, so he'll get the win and the round on that one.
It's 10-7.
Yeah, 10-7. That should be.
Well, that works.
So then we had the South Championship game. Now this was the good one. This is the one everybody was anticipating. This is the one that everybody wanted to see. Seattle Sea Dragons went down to DC to take on the Defenders, and Defenders held them off, but it was 21-37. So I'm sorry, I got to get in these comments, man. So we had Juan, man. He came on and said Coach Joe has coordinator dripping off his hair.
Conditioner.
Oh, conditioner. I hear everybody kept laughing. That's why I had to see what was going on. He had that Jerry Curl juice.
The Soul Glow.
The Soul Glow.
Hey, Till want to bring me a taco, man.
Yeah. Hey, thank you to everybody who's been in here. Newski, that boy Philip Bailey said he don't need to. Talking about put some socks on.
Gotta let him breathe today, man.
So, yeah, man, thank you. Coach White, man, hey, we see you, man. We love you, dog. Thank you appreciate the love. Leandre, man, appreciate it. Appreciate everybody. Yeah, Rashawn, man, hey, I see you in there. Hey, congratulations to you, man. He's been really focusing on his grades here. He's been doing a lot of school stuff, and he said he made a complete turnaround with those grades. I think he has only a couple weeks left, and he's got a lot to do. So, hey, man, keep on your grind, man. That stuff's important. So, but yeah, man, hey, DC Defenders held off the Seattle Sea Dragons 37-21. I believe I called that one. I called the game 18-37. I think I was the closest. Coach Clark said 26-31, and then Coach Craig and Coach Joe both went with Seattle. Sorry about your luck. Ben DiNucci was not good enough this time.
Yeah, but I think he should get another shot.
What? Another shot at what?
Absolutely.
Hey, it's playoff. It's win and go or go home.
I'm talking to going back to the NFL.
Oh yeah. Man, there's a couple of them, man. I think Ben would look good up in the NFL. AJ McCarron, I think he's going to come back to the XFL. I think he's going to do another year. Because, I mean, he's just a little older, he kind of had that shot, and then he kind of put it to the side. Now he's trying to come back, and he didn't do bad though, man. They had a great season.
I'm combine ready.
Huh?
I'm combine ready.
Yeah, you combine ready, hey man. I believe you are, to be honest. So, but yeah, that was it, man, for the XFL. They are getting ready for the championship game. I think the championship game is Mother's Day weekend. So they're going to be Saturday, May 13th at 8 p.m. It's going to be the Renegades versus the DC Defenders at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas.
DC?
So, I think it's going to be a good game. I honestly believe that Arlington is.
Arlington is stepping up right now, big time.
Well, I mean, hey, it's playoffs. You know, you're going to get a whole nother team in the playoffs, you know, like, you know, with us, you know, this with the Cougars. They haven't seen a playoff. They haven't seen Broncos playoff team. You know, they've only seen Broncos regular season, just like we've only seen them Cougars regular season. But this game coming up, this is pretty much going to be like us meeting each other for the first time. It's going to be a whole different energy coming into this game.
Win or go home.
Exactly, and Arlington has that mindset. You know, they're not ready to go home. They got in. Yeah, they was a 4-6, you know, record when they got in there. But look what they're doing. They knocked off Houston. Now they have a chance to knock off the top team. And I believe the Defenders won it all last year, didn't they? Or the 2020? No, they canceled the 2020. Yeah. Who's the last XFL champion? Do you know? We don't know that. I'm gonna have to look that one up.
It was the Birmingham team.
Was it no? That was the USFL. That was for last year. Yeah, that was the USFL team last year that won. It was Birmingham. But XFL, I can't think. I gotta look that one up. If anybody knows, just jump in the comments and let me know. Juan said he bet you got pre-workout in that cup. So hey man, on the show we always like to do picks. So we're gonna go through these picks for this championship game. As of right now, I believe me and Coach Craig are tied for the top. Coming for you on this one, Coach. This is gonna be the tiebreaker right here. I'll make sure I put my picks in first so you don't try.
Go ahead. Fire away.
So yeah, we had the Arlington Renegades versus the DC Defenders. It is not going to be a home game for anybody. It is going to be in the Alamodome, San Antonio, Texas. Like I said, Renegades they were 4-6 in their season, and they're a real big defensive team. I tell you, it's probably one of the toughest defenses I've seen in the league this year. DC Defenders have the number one offense in pretty much every category. They have that running back, Abram Smith, who has literally broken the record for every category. He leads the league in first downs. He leads the league in longest runs. He leads the league in most yards. I mean, he has the most touchdowns. Like, he leads the league in everything. So they have a very high-powered offense versus a very high-powered defense. So it's going to be a good one. I guess we'll start with, I'll start. I'm gonna roll off of this Renegades upset, man. I think Renegades are gonna come in and I don't think DC's seen a good team yet, or like had that.
They just seen a good team.
Man, Seattle's a good team. Yeah, I give it to you. Seattle's a good team, but I knew that Seattle wasn't gonna win that one. All right, Arlington. Nobody knows what Arlington's gonna do. Everybody, they're the underdogs. You know what I mean? They came into the playoffs. Everybody thought they were gonna take off first round, and it was gonna be Houston and DC. But look what they're doing. So I think I'm gonna roll with it. I think Renegades have something to prove. I'm gonna go 22-18 Renegades. Coach Clark's not here, so we can skip his. Coach Craig, what you got?
Defenders, 24-18. And it will be a great game.
It is going to be a good one. Coach Joe, 10-7, which way? Are you going to switch it? I mean, it's the championship game, man. Come on.
Come on, we gotta give it.
We need more than a 10-7. You know, you've been 10-7 me to death all year.
All right, so let's do this. Let's do 10-7.
Jesus Christ.
I'll go with your pick, 10-7.
You going Renegades 10-7?
That's something different, right?
No, that's the same. That's what it's been all year. Coach Turner.
Let me go with DC. 21-20.
Wow. It's gonna be a good game. Either one.
All right, so any of y'all follow XFL?
I follow the Broncos.
That's it, huh?
That's it.
Huh?
I only watch NFL. I don't even watch
Yeah?
unless it's a Super Bowl.
Y'all want to give some predictions? Y'all want to take a guess? Coach Green, what about you? You want to take a guess?
No,
Just-
I don't. I only watch Super Bowl.
Super Bowl, that's it.
NFL.
Oh, okay.
Other than that, I don't watch football at
I
all.
watch a little bit of it. I'll take,
Yeah.
if I had to pick a team, I'll take, well, that's it, Arlington, that's playing, right?
Yeah, Arlington is the underdog team. DC is undefeated, I believe.
I'm gonna take the underdog, they the hot hand.
Yeah?
I'm gonna take the underdog. Underdog with 24. 12.
24. Ooh, he said he's gonna whoop that.
Oh.
They saying DC about to get whooped. Anybody else want to throw in on the score?
Free spirit.
Y'all good?
I'm trying to score this weekend.
Yeah, I hear that.
That's all.
All right, man. Hey, other than that, that's all I got for you. Like I said, I think me and Coach Craig are tied up in the picks. We're both 13-9 with 5 rounds apiece each, 22 games played. Coach Joe, you are sitting at 10-12 with 3 rounds won, 22 games played. Coach Clark is at 10-8 with 4 rounds won, 18 games played. Coach Turner and Coach Matt, you're both sitting at 6-6, so with 12 games played. But other than that, man, hey, that's it for the FCFL, XFL, USFL League. Don't forget to check out the Daytona Beach Broncos on Facebook and go in and give us a like, a share. Check out Gridiron Sports Performance, or Gridiron Sports Performance. I keep that confused all the time, man. If y'all have a chance, man, look up Gridiron Sports and Performance. It was a buddy of mine that I met out in Claremont. He played, it's Daquan Evans. He played for the Bengals for a little bit. And he came back, and him and his wife, I believe she was an Olympic track runner, I believe. And they came together and they put a sports performance center together a few years ago. And now they've gotten to the point where they have 7-on-7 leagues, 5-on-5 teams. They have full 11-on-11 all age groups. Gridiron Sports Performance.
They did it in Jacksonville too. They're from Georgia.
No, he's from Washington, I believe. They're up in
They didn't do some in
that
Georgia?
area. They did a Pro Bowl. They do a lot of the Pro Bowl stuff, but it's pretty good already, man. He's a good buddy of mine, man. And where they've come the last 10 years. I'm not even gonna say 10 years because it's only been about 6, I believe. Starting in a basic field and then moving on to a gym, like a basic little CrossFit looking gym, and then now he owns his own building. The brand is getting huge. He's got, I believe, multiple players that he pushes into the All-American Bowls every year. He's doing great down there, man. He's doing a big thing. So if y'all do have a chance, just check him out, give him a like as well. But definitely check out Gridiron Productions LLC. Shout out to Full of Smoke. Definitely check them out. Shout out to all the sponsors, all 44 of y'all, because like I said, without y'all, we would not be moving as fast as we'd be moving. It'd be definitely a little harder. And shout out to the city of Daytona, man. And all of you guys that are watching, all the fans out there, definitely shout out to y'all. Make sure y'all come and check us out.
Show up this weekend.
Yeah, definitely come and check us out, man. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So anybody want to close with
I
anything?
appreciate these guys for coming out too, man, and coming out and supporting.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Part of
Definitely
this.
appreciate y'all. Y'all ain't have nothing else
Even
to
though
do
y'all been
anyways.
wanting somebody here since day one. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where y'all at?
Yeah, right. So, but yeah, man, that's it for us, man. Y'all definitely come check us out May 6th. Come check out the game, and then if we'll be on the lookout for us Wednesday. Not sure where we're gonna be at though, but
We'll be somewhere.
We'll be somewhere between 7 and 8 o'clock. Y'all be ready. So. Everybody good? Bronco, hey man, Broncos out. Broncos out. We'll see y'all next week.